On this episode of Lapeef, Let's Talk.
This is
I
corny.
was just asking why he was putting on caps, and
It's corny.
I was just wondering.
You know why he doing it. You know why he doing it.
What he called
Why
it.
is he doing it?
It was an hour ago. He said cap, and that's
It's
why
just
he
so
got
corny,
Still on,
man.
and they just got brought up. That's why I was talking about it. Somebody else just brought him up.
No, I just asked a question. I know why he got them on. I just want to know how many he got on. That's all.
Okay, and that's
Like
what reminded
you
me.
did that to throw a underhanded shot because you didn't want to be. That's so corny, man. Come
What
on,
was the
stop.
underhanded
It's
shot?
been a lot. It's been a lot of shots this evening.
Okay.
What was the
All right,
underhanded
y'all.
shot?
It's been a lot.
Yeah,
of
okay,
shots.
but even if it is some
All
shots,
night.
and fight y'all. No.
He
If
has
it's some
some. I
shots,
can't ask why somebody.
we don't give a fuck about what you asking right now. If it's some
All right, y'all. It's
shots, then
time.
fight
It's time.
y'all
It's
own
time to end the show,
battle.
y'all.
Fight y'all own
Yes,
battles
sir.
and stop
World?
asking other people in order to throw shots on the
Stop.
low.
All right,
That's
y'all.
corny.
Nobody's.
We
You're jumping
appreciate you
into
guys.
something that's
K. We appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Also subscribe to the channel.
Come
Don't
on, we're not calling
me.
each other.
Hey, her.
Come
Okay,
on,
because
y'all.
if she's disrespectful, I'm gonna say
I-
what the fuck I'm gonna
Okay,
say.
I just want everybody to
now
be
I'm
quiet so we can reset.
disrespectful. Okay.
I
Yes,
just want
you
everybody
are.
to be
I'm
quiet
bad
so we can
guy.
reset.
That's
You
not
gotta
what
bad
I'm
guys.
I've never said.
Hey.
I'll be back.
Hey, y'all, come on.
Hot puss is disrespectful.
Come on. Everybody be quiet. Everybody.
Nobody should call each other.
Everybody. Let's move on, y'all.
Disgusting.
Okay.
Yeah, what?
Let's go, y'all. Let's go.
Oh, child.
Make sure you guys hit the like button. Also subscribe to the channel. Move on to our last topic, y'all. And let's not talk over each other. We can't hear each other when we talk over each other. Everybody.
Everybody.
It's your
Everybody.
fault,
Everybody. Come on, y'all. Let's go. Can we have a conversation? Y'all steady keep talking.
JR, you
Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We just
very
Hey,
noticeable.
Hey, can you please be quiet? Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. I want to talk about the term reborn virgin. Let's talk about this real quick. This is our last topic. We have a lot of women that's out there that considers themselves a reborn virgin. I just want to kind of break that down. Like, what is it? Why does it exist? Why is it even a thing? Go ahead, Q.
I'm still can't because I'm still.
Why would
laughing.
you choose this subject after that conversation?
Yeah, we talk about high pussy and all that. It's not horrible.
Hey, it was already queued up, man. The stuff not scripted. I never know where the conversation is going to
People
go.
will constantly use this word disingenuous, blah, 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 sign language, and all this.
Okay,
but
are we
it's
talking about the
permitted in
subject? Are we talking about the subject? I want to move on to the
permitted in
subject.
certain instances, and
Okay.
it's egged on.
But I want to move on to the next subject.
Let's talk.
I just want to move on to the next subject so we can get through it. I just want to move on to the next subject.
Everybody has done it. Come on, we can't pick and choose.
Okay, y'all, let's go, y'all. Come on. Let's talk about the reborn virgin. Go ahead, Rilla.
You're
reborn
virgin.
Yeah.
What's
the
that?
term reborn virgin. Let's go.
Yeah, what's that?
A what?
A reborn virgin. What is that? I mean, I'm confused.
A person that's a born again virgin.
What does that mean? I'm confused.
I
Listen, I understand people
Lord in a different way, and now they
I know people that try and recommit, you know what I'm saying, and go celibate and all that. And I know it's a big wave and a big move. And I think, people if they doing it to better themselves or find some type of clarity, cool. But I mean, I don't know, fam. I don't get the concept of what a reborn, what'd you call it? Reborn virgin?
Me either. Can we get an explanation on what that is? Because I'm with Rilla. What is that?
It's a lot of questions we don't.
Is it a baptism of sorts? Is it a ceremony?
You don't have sex for a while and you recommit yourself, and now boom.
Look at Logic. Logic, what's a reborn virgin?
After 7 years, they gone. I mean, it's off they list.
Hey, Logic, have you ever heard this term used with the women you dated?
Nah, I think I heard Kayla say it before.
Kayla, what's a reborn virgin?
Let me Google it.
So I guess it's that awkward moment after.
No, I mean, I think I
Wild West, huh?
I think I get the basic premise of it. I just never understand how people are applying it. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just making the necessary changes and moving different or moving how they choose to move. But like a reborn virgin, what is that?
well, ideally, it's a term that women use to try to rebrand their whole phase. So yeah, it really has no merit, no weight. It's just that they want to sit here and they want to dismiss their whole phase, and they want to say now they're reborn version. But that puss can't never be reborn after all them rods that been up in it. I'm just keeping that shit funky. You know what I'm saying? You might as well go work at Magic City, or man, they need to open up Silver Fox.
What's Magic City?
You can go out there. Kayla and them can go out there, and you know what I'm saying? Logic, you shit.
Logic, you ain't shit.
Wait, what'd you say after them rods been up in it?
Nope.
Y'all is wilding.
No repeating tonight.
Yeah, I think. What are your thoughts about it, Anton? The reborn virgin.
I'm looking at Trill.
I don't think it's a such thing as a reborn virgin. Because I mean, think about it. You can't unsee anybody that you've ever been with before. You can't undo anything that you've ever been with before. You're forever tainted. You forever influenced. You forever impacted, especially women. I think women more than men, but it doesn't absolve men from it either. But women specifically, because those are the only people that I know that rebrand themselves or I've ever heard of that say that they reborn virgins. Every dude that inserts you completely reshapes who you are. It impacts, you know, how you view sex. It impacts how you view relationships, whether you base a relationship off of sex first, everything. So I don't think that you can rebrand yourself. I don't think you can undo anything. I think that it's just a dumb term. And I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get that people like to you know, label themselves in order to make themselves feel better about the situation and the thing that they're trying to go through. And I'm all for that. You know what I'm saying? If you can change your behavior in order to be able to get different results, I'm with that. You know what I'm saying? And whatever term you got to throw on it, I'm cool with that. But at the same time, if we just going to call a spade, the reality is that, you know, you can't undo what's already been done. And I don't like leftovers. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you can repackage something that was already cooked and then resell it to the public. They make you throw that away. You know what I'm saying? The Food and Drug Administration and the health department make you throw that away in all cities that I know of. So I don't think you can redo it, but I'm all for people with change behavior and redoing things when they see it wasn't working for them before. So
Okay, I want to ask you guys this because a reborn version is in relation to change. Like, are there some things that
born again?
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Born again virgin is what I'm used to hearing.
Okay.
Did somebody leave the panel? What the heck just happened?
I guess
it's a delay or something.
Yeah.
What happened?
So, like in relation to and it could be born again virgin. You could be right, Courtney.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll make that correction. Probably an error on my end. But
the first one.
Yeah, but it is it's probably me. But it is associated with change. So, like, what are some things that's out there that because people always say, like, once a liar, always a liar, right? But is that the truth? Can people change? Can people go through this whole stage and have all these years, these miles on them? Can they become something different? Like, are there some things that just can't be changed? That I understand the world holds it against them, but is there some truth to that?
I would say no, man. No, you are who you are. You can mask it. Sure, you can mask it for an extended period. Like, they got some talented motherfuckers out here that can literally mask who I am to fit whatever scenario or situation I'm in. So if my girl is demanding a certain thing from me, okay, I can kind of turn it on, you know what I'm saying, just to please, and vice versa. We got women out here that false advertise to men all the time to get in relationships about what their sex drive is or isn't. You know what I'm saying? You giving up, you showing me a high sex drive in the dating stage, then we get in the marriage, and again, it falls back to the meme or the relationship. Damn, a marriage falls back to the meme. So again, if that's not you, eventually the real you is gonna come out. So do I feel like people can change? No. I feel like people can mask, and oftentimes those masks they are not able to uphold, and they come out and they fuck up everything around them. including a relationship.
Your thoughts about it, Kay? About change?
Can you repeat the question? If you
What
don't
about
want
you? What about you, Courtney?
Well, first I want to say, as far as with the born again, I don't think anyone can be a born again virgin. Once your cherry is popped, it's popped. I do believe people can be celibate, where, especially in their faith, they want to stop having sex and they choose celibacy until they get married. Then that's definitely a thing. But can someone change as far as having a hoe stage and then turn around and not be a hoe? I mean, their past, yeah, they had a hoe and past, they had a hoe and past. And I mean, they had to continue to hoe. So I've always said I do believe there's redemption, and I do think people can change. I do not stand by the fact once a liar, once a cheat, always a cheat. You definitely can change your behavior and be the best version of yourself. So when you know better, you do better, or supposed to.
I remembered the question now that Courtney answered it. I was like looking at my phone. I'm not gonna lie. But I think that, the whole born again virgin thing, like, okay, if like you don't want a born again virgin, don't get one. Like, I don't see why it's even a big deal for people who aren't involved in that situation. If people want to say that's what they're doing, go ahead and say that's what you're doing. Who cares? Like, it just doesn't matter to me. And I agree with what Courtney said about, you can change. Like, people, some people were doing criminal things and then they stopped. Some people were doing, all types of other things and then they stopped. That would be like saying somebody ate meat and now they became a vegetarian and now like they're gonna eat meat again. No, like people can literally change and stop doing the thing that they used to do. So I would never say that once this thing, always this thing. I mean, that doesn't mean don't look at patterns. Like if somebody is like constantly doing something that they're saying they're not doing, that's different. But people definitely can stop doing a thing. There are people who gambled or whatever and they don't anymore. Should you keep throwing that in their face? No.
I can't believe she paired being a hoe to eating meat. This is insane.
I mean, I mentioned eating meat, gambling.
This is all time.
They both involve meat. Logic.
Look, you can't.
Cute, funny as hell.
I'm just saying the point is that you can do something. It can be part of something you're doing, and then you stop, whatever it is. And I understand people, like there are some people who would never date like somebody who was a drug addict in the past. There are some people who would never, whereas there are some people who would, and that person could be clean for the rest of their lives. Like, I don't judge people in that type of way. I mean, and if
so I'm gonna ask you this then. So you think that a woman can recover from actually having an OnlyFans channel getting bust down?
A what?
A OnlyFans channel.
What do you mean by recover? Recover? What do you mean?
I think he mean by like image.
To a school teacher?
Huh?
You don't know what recover mean?
I know what it means, but in this context, could you give me more information? Because recover
can a woman
a lot of different things.
Okay, I rephrase it. Can a woman repair her reputation from being on OnlyFans, getting shit sprayed all over her, doing all kind of stuff? Can she repair her reputation to a potential mate?
Look at somebody like Kim K or Paris Hilton or all these people that had these tapes. They absolutely repaired their reputations, got husbands, and are living their life. Like, I'm not sure what you want me to say. No, once you do one thing, nobody will want you. Like, that's just not true.
I think two things can be the same. They don't always have to. They can stop OnlyFans and try to get a legit job and not sell their bodies. The thing is, there's consequences to what you do. So you don't always have to be a thing, but the thing that we need to make sure that we understand that there is a consequence to it. So if you was a hoe and you can stop hoeing, However, the consequences of you being a hoe is your ruined reputation, could be STDs, unwanted pregnancies, because there's consequences. So you don't always have to continue doing a thing because you did it before. You can stop, get redemption, heal yourself. However, your past will then incur some consequences.
So can I use her example? She used Kim K, right?
Okay.
When Kanye went on his rant, did he not bring up her sex tapes?
But he's show out here begging to get his family back.
No.
What is that?
Wait.
He's out here doing that. We had a show where it was, yes, this man should get his family back. People were agreeing. But now it's this. Like,
can you listen what I'm saying?
I'm not saying you Logic necessarily.
Oh no, just first, it was a question in there, right? Did Kanye not bring up Kim sex tape when
I don't know? Did he?
I don't know. Who knows?
He did. He did, just for the record. Not
The question is, did it matter?
No, did he bring it up in a good way or a bad way?
Bad way.
Oh shoot. Damn.
So
even through him bringing it up in a bad way, what does he want? What is he trying to do? Who is the only person he was following on certain social media platforms? Like, come on. What does that mean, Logic? He brought it up, but he still wants her.
Okay, question.
What is the meaning of what you're saying?
4 kids were even after.
Question. Kay, I got a question for you. Do you feel like that somebody can like stop being a drug addict?
I think somebody can stop doing drugs. I think once you're an addict, let's say you're a, whatever kind of drug addict, I think that is within you and you have to work towards not doing that. But I do think someone can become sober and never go back to it.
Okay, so the reason I asked that, right, is people that's familiar with like AA meetings and different things like that, they'll tell you like you'll forever be a drug addict for the rest of your life. That's just what it is. But you're fighting every day to change that, which means that the urge is still there. And that's what I mean by people don't change. They mask. A drug addict masks the fact that they want to do drugs still. Same way in a relationship. It's like wait, hold tight. Wait. Hold on. Let me finish. I'm gonna let you talk right after. Essentially, what I'm saying is this, right? Let's use cheating in a relationship, for example. Like the urge is always there to do it, right? He may stop doing it. He may be able to control it for a little ways, or her, because women cheat down there just as much as men do. We're gonna keep it G according to the stats. But what I'm saying is this: the urge is there. So if the urge is there, did you really change? No, you didn't. You're masking an urge that's there, just like being a hoe. Same example, which is why Kim K and Kanye got divorced, because Kanye tried to force a square in a circle hole. She is who she is. She's somebody that's thirsty for attention, somebody that's literally made every dime she has off of attention. And he tried to domesticate her and turn her into a housewife. She's not that. She's an attention seeker. She'll always be an attention seeker. Period. I can mask it. I can have 4 kids. I can get married. I can try to cook fried chicken at the functions and be all of this. No. But in reality, you're a social media attention whore. That's what got you where you are. So again, do people really change if the urge is still there?
Well, I think people can change.
I think so too, especially when we talk about the whole drug thing.
And I think a lot of times, even if talking about the drug thing, sometimes it's a deeper issue. Sometimes it's trauma, and they don't know how to express it or heal, so they use outside sources. It's drinking or smoking weed or the extremes.
Exactly.
So I think a lot of healing can have, but I believe in redemption, and I believe you can. And I don't think once a hoe is always a hoe. I don't think someone's just hoeing at 20 might want to be hoeing at 50, 60 years old.
Well, Kim K doing a good job at it.
Well, that just might be her because she wants to. Maybe she doesn't. There's also people that don't want to change. So we can't forget about that. Some people want to stay in their sickness. Everybody don't want to change. They're happy with being miserable.
Court, I'm a reformed slut monkey for the record.
Yeah, you said you was slinging that thing all around Chicago and Atlanta before.
Well, definitely Atlanta. Definitely Atlanta.
Oh my gosh.
I've heard the stories, Rilla. I have heard the stories. Slanging that thing. And you stop.
Saturday to Sunday.
Yeah, man. Once a sniper, always a sniper. Let's just keep it G on this panel, right? Men change for their relationship. But if you was a sniper when you were single, as soon as that relationship over, guess what you're gonna go resort back to? What's familiar? Sniping. So did you change? No, I masked it for my relationship and I did what was best. But I'm a sniper at heart. So when I'm single and I'm able to snipe again, I'm gonna pull out that 50 cal sniper rifle with my camo and I'm a snipe again. So again, did you change or did you mask?
I gotta push back a little bit, Trill, just a little bit on that point, because in my reformation of being a slut monkey, right? I had to be intentional. I had to be self-aware. So I understand ultimately what you're getting at, right? But there's nothing. Well, I ain't never been no serial cheater or nothing like that anyway. But there's nothing that would make me go back into what you call it, sniping or a life of sniping.
Oh, really?
That is a fact. That's a fact.
I think, I don't know, talking about spirituality. There is deliverance in the blood. That's all I'm going to say. Come on, Jesus. Deliver us from evil.
There you have it, Real. Always talking with them muted.
Trill and pulled out the do-rag. Yeah, Trill.
Trill, where do you draw the line in terms of that concept that you were just talking about? Like if somebody does something, like they can never come back from that, or like, oh, they're always this way, or they're constantly fighting against, like, how do you personally in your life draw the line? And this is not rhetorical. It's not like me trying to prove a point. I'm genuinely wondering, where do you draw that line?
Look here, man. I know if you're asking me, it's coming from an honest place. So I'm gonna answer it in an honest way. Where do I draw the line? I draw the line with exactly what I just said. You are who you are, but you'll mask to fit into certain situations, right? That's just like, say, in the corporate world. Me, I'm from the hood, right? I'm from where drugs is sold, where people are shooting at, where grammar is terrible, different things of that nature, right? But when I go into a corporate world, I can flip the switch and mask to be able to adapt and fit into my environment. I feel like a lot of people do the same thing in terms of a relationship, right? Men, like, which is why I always say there's a struggle, like there's a reprogramming that has to take place for men when we get in relationships. Why? Because we are wired to be snipers. Ever since we was young, that's what we're trained to do. Most men. Now, there are some men that are, groomed to be relationship and domesticated, and salute to those guys. But most dudes are trained to be snipers. Right. So and we get that type of encouragement from our uncles, our dads, our brothers, our cousins, our friends in the neighborhood. Who can go to this party, pull the most numbers? Who can do this? And women, the women that we are sniping as well. Right. Women are attracted to a man. Women are attracted to a man that has a lot of women that want him. It is what it is. A lot of women won't admit to that, but that's the God's honest truth.
Okay, Trill,
wait. Let me finish answering the question. So essentially what I'm saying is this.
Okay.
Because we are wired to be that way, getting into a relationship, a transition has to happen. A masking has to happen. Reprogramming has to happen, because that goes against what we're wired to do or what we've been trained or programmed to do. So I draw the line with what I said earlier. You are who you are. Now, there are certain people that are just good or great, or you become great at masking. But given those same circumstances, you get put in that same environment, you're going to resort back to what's comfortable and what you're programmed to do. So that's why I draw the line.
Okay, so you shared it, because I still don't know if my question was answered, but you shared a story earlier about you and your wife and how she said you weren't ready to be married at a certain point. You were doing certain things and whatever.
Right.
Are you currently masking from those things that she said when she said you weren't ready? Like, is the Trill we see today a mask because you just gotta be the same as you were before? Or did you change and grow up?
I think most men are masking.
No, I'm asking you.
I am included in most men are masking to be in a relationship. Yes,
Okay,
they
so
are.
you're masking. You're masking.
Most men, me included, to answer the question, because I don't want anything to be conflated. I don't want anything to be confused.
so
When
you're
I say
masking.
most men, that means me included in most are masking to be in relationships because we are not wired or programmed to be with one woman. Does that answer your question?
Okay, so you're masking.
Correct.
Okay. I was just asking that.
There
That's
you
it.
go. No. Look, again, when you ask questions, I know it's from an honest and generous place, so I welcome it. So I want to answer it with the same type of regard.
Thank you. I was just wondering.
You're welcome.
How many hats you got on your head, True?
I lost count.
I think that's for all the cap tonight.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to reflect the cap that's been happening on this panel, and I got a couple more. I might stop the video and go add some more to it, but we're gonna see where this cap goes for the rest of the night.
No,
Why are
Kay,
you
he's
saying
talking about you. No,
Not you, Kay.
No. I'm not saying he's talking about me, but I'm assuming he's not extending special grace to me by saying that he knows that I'm coming from a good place. So I'm wondering, like, why do you think other people are capping?
Whoa! Where's that coming from?
A good place. I'm wondering, why do you think that other people are capping, or were you? I'm just trying to see.
Why do I think that other people are capping? Because what they've said is not synonymous with how they move or how most people move.
This shit is messy. Like real talk.
This
Kay
shit been messy all
trying
night.
to start some shit.
Asking that question.
Nah, because it's so trash, bro.
The reason I asked it because I usually do not get any special treatment. So for him to say that
I can't believe that you being this messy.
like
I mean, yeah, we all get messy, but this is fucking this is stupid because you being really messy and he falling right into the trap. And he feeding into it.
Anton, please don't do this for your show in the morning.
What is we in high
I'm just
school?
asking Trill a question. We've been on the panel together like 3 times. So this is very new.
This is corny.
I was just asking why he was putting on caps, and
it's corny.
I was just wondering.
You know why he doing it. You know why he doing it.
What he called
why
it.
is he doing it?
It was an hour ago. He said cap, and that's why he.
They're still on, and they just got brought up. That's why I was talking about it. Somebody else just brought them up.
No, I just asked a question. I know why he got them on. I just want to know how many he got on. That's
okay, and that's
like
what
you did that to throw a underhanded shot because you didn't want to be. That's so corny, man. Come on.
What was the underhanded shot?
It's been a lot of shots this season.
Okay. All right, y'all.
It's been
okay, but even if it is some shots, then fight y'all. No. If it's some shots,
I can't ask why somebody.
We don't give a fuck about what you're asking right now. If it's some
right,
shots,
then
fight your own battle.
Show, y'all.
Fight your own battle and stop asking other people in order to throw shots on the low.
Right,
You're
appreciate you guys. Kay, we appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Also subscribe to the channel.
Trill chill.
Thank you, Six and Trill, for stopping through.
Trill was
great
chill.
show. Let's go.